Hey you guys, so it's been so long since I've been back and I'm so sorry for not making a video in like 2 months. It's been so hard because I've been really wanting to make a video for you guys. It's just that I've been struggling with a sinus infection which happened because of my allergies, which I still have my allergies right now, but it's not as bad as it was before. And it was just a big struggle with trying to feel better and trying to be able to breathe normally and trying to not have a stuffy nose every 5 seconds, trying to blow my nose all the time. It was just such a struggle, and you have no idea like how horrible it is living with allergies. It's so annoying, and you always have to take medicine for it and all kinds of stuff. So I've been battling with that for literally the past few years. It's been a problem since I was a kid, but anyway, enough about me. So I recently went to a Jeffree Star class, and if you don't know who Jeffree Star is, he's a very well-known makeup artist, and he's also a model. He does music and all kinds of stuff. I had the opportunity to go to one of his makeup classes because I saw that he was selling tickets to go in Phoenix, Arizona, so he was having a class there. And I was like, that's really close to where I live, you know, I can just like drive a couple hours, you know, and go. So a friend of mine took me to go to his class, and I was so excited, and I was just so honored to be able to get to meet someone who's worked so hard to get to where they are now. And Jeffree Star was a very sweet person. I was just so excited to meet him. He was so nice, and he's very legit. Like, he's a very genuine person, and you kind of wouldn't get that vibe if you ever look him up. Just look him up and like, but be careful though, because there's some really raunchy stuff. He's a very raunchy person, but I will say underneath all the craziness and the beautiful colors that he wears all the time and stuff like that, he's a very genuine person, and he really does have morals and standards for himself. And I know that doesn't seem that way at all, but he's a really awesome guy, and I think he portrays just individuality and just being himself, and that's what I really appreciate about him, is that he's not afraid to be himself, which a lot of us, just girls alone, like have a really hard time being ourselves and just like embracing who we are, because we're all made beautiful. God made us beautiful just how we are, and we should be able to accept that, which many girls don't. And you know, I don't sometimes either. Like, I have a very hard time, you know, trying to fit in places, you know, and trying to be this perfect person that everyone expects you to be when you really are never going to be perfect. So there's just a lot of false expectations in the world, and I believe that he's not a cookie cutter person, and that's what I really admire about him. And it inspires me to be myself and to follow my dreams and just not care what people think about me, because that is the biggest fear that people have, is what people think of them. Or like, what is someone gonna think of me if I do this? Or like, you know, are people gonna judge me, whatever. You have to just step out of that mentality and just think, you know what, girl, if this is my dream, I don't care what you think, like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So, I mean, with that being said, you do want to have, you know, boundaries and certain, you know, standards in which you want to keep, but I'm saying when it comes to following your dreams, like, never limit yourself to what you can do. You can do much greater things than you ever could imagine. Like, seriously, you can do so many great things, and that could be helping other people. It could be, you know, doing a certain career that you've always wanted to do, things like that. Just like step out and just do what you want to do. Anyway, I'm getting super off track here because, I don't know, I just started talking and rambling, but so let's go on and get to the makeup part. So in the class, it was super exciting. There's quite a few people. I'll show a group picture right now. I took this notebook, super cute, it's my Hello Kitty notebook, and I took quite a few notes, and it's upside down, embarrassing, but yeah, I took quite a few notes. Let's see, I took, I think, like 4 or 5 pages of notes at least, but it was just such an awesome experience, guys. And one thing I would say is that never be afraid to follow your dreams, and if during that journey of your dreams it means going to a makeup class, or, you know, taking a few lessons on dancing, or, you know, just anything that you need to do to get to where you want to be, do it, because that is going to take you so far. And it was really out of my comfort zone to go out of town just for myself to do something that I wanted to do. Like, that was a very weird and huge step for me, and I paid for the ticket myself, you know, because I had recently had a job, and I just really, you you know, I started realizing what it is to become an adult and stuff like that, and I mean, I was just really honored and blessed to be able to say I had this dream of, you know, doing makeup and hair and all these great things in YouTube, and, you know, by being able to meet someone like Jeffree Star, it wasn't necessarily just about him in the sense of going to that makeup class. It was kind of like an adventure for myself and just learning everything. I was more into the learning part than what, you know, he does, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not all about, like, I don't stand for everything that he does, but I do very much so admire his hard work, and I admire, you know, his makeup skills and all that kind of stuff. So, and like I said, I admire his individuality. I think it's amazing, and he was a very sweet person when I met him, and I gave him a necklace that said #epic, and it was so cute, and he really loved it, so I'm really happy about that. When I went to this class, it was a very cool experience, and I got to learn so much, and I have quite a few notes in here. If you guys want to see me, you know, share some of the tips, and he talked a lot about, like, he showed us, you know, all the, I guess it's not like a daily routine, but it was like a thing where he did makeup on his model. And by the way, his model was super nice. She was so beautiful. Like, she was amazing. Her name's Brittany, and she has like the green hair. She's so cool, and I just talked to her, and she was really nice, and she even pointed me out during the class, which is kind of awkward because I was sitting in the 3rd row, and I just remember being so excited. I was probably like this.
I'm actually here, he really exists, oh my gosh.
So that was probably me in the class, like, being super happy and like smiling like crazy. And when he was doing her makeup, she like looked over at me, and she said something, she whispered something to him, and he's like, what? Like, what'd you say? And she's like, that girl over there, she's making me smile, she just looks so happy. And he's like, who are you talking about? And he turns around, and she like full on points at me, and the whole class looks at me, and I'm just like, and it wasn't like in a bad way. Like, I just got really nervous at that point, because when everybody knows you're in the room, it makes you like shrivel up, and you're just like wishing you didn't exist, because it's just so embarrassing. With that being said, it was just such a good experience. But I learned a lot, and oh, like I was saying, if you want to see some of the products and tips that he gave, and I wrote it down in my notebook, like this video and give it a comment. You know, if you have any questions about what he uses and all that kind of stuff, which I'm pretty sure you have a lot of questions, because I had a lot of questions about what he uses. But he told us a lot about the products he likes to use, you know, from the highlight that he uses to the skincare that he uses, which is like the face wash and all that kind of stuff. It was a lot to learn. It was a long class. It was 4 hours, guys. It was from 12 p.m. 12 p.m.? Yes, 12 p.m., sorry. I was thinking a.m., but a.m. is like at night, so I got really confused. It's 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Very long class. There was a 20-minute break in between, like around 2 o'clock, but still, it was a very long class. And you have to really love makeup to be able to sit there for that long and just, like, you're literally just sitting there as he's doing her makeup. It feels really slow, but it was really cool because during the whole thing, like, people could ask questions, you could raise your hand, you could say something, whatever. It was very free-spirited, so you could talk about anything, which was great. So I really love that. And I did ask him a question. I was so nervous. Oh my gosh. Like, I was like, it was towards the end of the class, and he's like, does anyone have any more final questions and stuff like that? And I raised my hand, and I think I asked, what kind of foundation, I believe? Yeah, what kind of foundation do you recommend for sensitive skin? And he was like, well, you know, that's kind of a hard question just because everyone has different skin and stuff. And, you know, he kind of went on about it, but he said the best thing he could recommend was the thing he used that day, which is like a Giorgio Armani, like, super expensive foundation, which I think it's like $60, I don't know. Maybe one day down the road I'll be able to afford to try that, but, I don't know, he was just very helpful, and he answered so many questions, and it was really cool. Anyway, I'm super sidetracked, like, I'm just usually, like, blubbering, like, blurring out all these things, and I just made up my own word, blubbering, I don't even know what I said. Anyway, but yeah, it was a really cool class. Now, I want to show you. Oh wait, yeah. Sorry. I'll also insert a picture that I took with him, and it was really awesome. So here's a picture of us together. He was so nice to me, and I hugged him like twice or 3 times. I don't even remember. He was just so nice, and it was really cool getting to meet him. It was kind of fast though, because there's so many people in line to meet him that it was kind of just like you hug, you say like hi.
You're such an inspiration to me.
No, take a picture and you walk away. Pretty much how it went for everybody. And then after you walked away from meeting him, Brittany, which was like the model, she would hand you one of her well, not one of her lipsticks. She would hand you one of Jeffree Star's lipsticks, which looks like this. And girls, like, I was super excited about this part, and I could not wait. Like, I was like, I want to try the lipstick so bad, and I didn't know what color we were gonna get because he has Prom Night, he has Red Rum, and then he has, if I can remember it, I'm Royalty, which is the purple one. So there's a red one, a purple one, and the pink one, and I got the pink one, which is Prom Night, and I love pink. Like, seriously, so I didn't care what color I would get, and I remember even, like, meeting 2 girls at the event, and I remember, like, we were talking about, like, what color we wanted and stuff like that, and the one girl's like, if I get purple and you get red, like, we'll totally switch, and stuff like that, and I was like, sure, yeah, like, let's do that, but I think we all just got the same color, so, I don't know, I think we did, but I don't really care, but whatever. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's super, super cute and just girly, and like it's so pretty. Like, what girl would not like this? It's like that. And on the top it says Prom Night. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that because it's very shiny in here. But it says Prom Night, and you open it up, and here's what the tube looks like. And it's weird because it's really bright colors, but it looks very simple. Like, it's classy, simple, but it makes a big statement just by the color alone. But it's a decent sized lip gloss. I believe it retails for $18, but it came free with our class, which our class was, I think in total is $145, which was pretty expensive, but then again, it was a 4-hour class. You got to like learn a lot about makeup and all that kind of stuff, so it was really cool. And so this is what I got with my class for attending. And this is a Velour liquid lipstick. And at the moment, these are the only products that he has out. But the cool thing, which I know this is not going to seem cool because, you know, these products already came out, but he had showed us lipstick colors that he has made that haven't come out yet. Which would be the Unicorn Blood and the Celebrity Skin. Those 2 were brand new, and it had not come out yet. And I went to this class in January, but the colors, he just barely like announced them, like legit like announced them, was not even like a few days ago on Instagram. So, but before, like, nobody knew about these colors, or like they didn't know the name of what it was going to be and stuff like that. Only we knew, which was super exciting. That was such an honor. And then after that, he showed us a couple other colors that don't even have names yet, and they're so beautiful. Like, some of them are like a taupey color, like nudes, and like he's gonna make a blue one, I believe, and I think he already has a black one. I don't know what he named it, but we were kind of talking about names too. I think personally he should make a name of one of his lipsticks for Kat Von D, just because she made a lipstick. Sorry, I thought I was sipping on something. Kat Von D had made a lipstick in his name when her first lipstick line and stuff came out, and that was really cool of her because they're such good friends. They said that they've been friends for, what, like 8 years, and so that's really awesome, or 9 years, I believe. They've been friends for a really long time, and I think it'd be so cute if he did, like, a favor back to her, like, as a friend, and just, like, made a lipstick with her name or something to resemble her. I think that would be so cute. So Jeffree, if you have any ideas or want ideas on how to name your lipstick, give one for Kat Von D because she's your bestie, so a little heads up. But so I will be doing a swatch of this for you guys, I'm so nervous about doing the swatch. Only because it stains very, very easily and it's hard to get off your skin. Like, even with makeup wipes, sometimes it's very tricky. But here's what it looks like. Can't really see like the texture or anything. It's kind of just smooth. I'm gonna do a very thin swatch just because it's very, very stainful. But it looks like that. So that's the swatch. And I will be putting this on my lips too, just so you guys can see what it looks like on. But that is what it looks like. And it's a very pretty color. I like it a lot. And I even brought, sorry, my box fell. I even brought 2 lipsticks that are kind of similar, and the funny thing is they're actually both Kat Von D. But I brought 2 that I also love that are somewhat similar. They're not exact, but this one is Sexer by Kat Von D. Looks like that. It's a really pretty pink color, and I'm gonna swatch it next to it. So obviously it looks a lot lighter. I don't know why it's coming out so light. Anyway, it's a pretty light color, but that's another pink that I love. And then here's another Kat Von D, and this one is in the color Bachelorette, which is one of her popular colors. And this is her matte drying lip gloss, so I'll swatch that as well. This is also very hard to get off. Very, very powerful. And I'll show you right now. The Kat Von D and the Jeffree Star lipstick are super similar, and not just in color, but they're also both matte lipsticks, so they are very, very similar in that sense. But I do think that the Kat Von D one is a little bit closer to like a red magenta, like a deep magenta color, more than the Jeffree Star is, because the Jeffree Star is more of like a bright neon pink, and the other one is more of like a deep magenta. But they're both very beautiful, and they both matte dry, and it is amazing. It doesn't take very long to dry. It's already drying. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's already starting to dry, but they're very great lipsticks. I will say, before applying this, definitely, and even he said himself, make sure to put a moisturizer on your lips. Not right before you apply it, but like give it a few hours, if not at least an hour, if you're like running out of time or something. The best thing to do is when you first wake up in the morning, put some lip balm on and just like leave it, and over time your lips will absorb it, so by the time you go do your makeup in the morning and stuff like that, you will be able to apply this and it will not super like stain your lips, or you know, your lips will get dry, because with matte lipsticks I noticed that your lips can get very dry, which I hate so much, because then you get like cracked skin, like scaly skin lips, and it's just really nasty and nobody wants to see that or feel that. So oh, there's already matte already. But yeah, like just make sure you moisturize your lips before you apply this, because it does show your lips like really cracked if you don't. So yeah, just make sure you don't reapply this too many times, just because it's gonna come out really clumpy on your lips and really just overly like, I don't know, too many layers. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my lips so you guys can see what it looks like. With you, because your hands are going to get stained very easily, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so I just kind of did a rough apply just to show you guys what it looks like, but I really do love this lipstick a lot. It is a very bright lipstick. It actually dries pretty fast. It takes just a couple seconds. Like, obviously I'm already talking and I just applied it. Don't like put your lips together too soon. Like, as you're applying it, kind of keep lips apart so that they have enough time to dry. And once they're dry, like you can like lick your lips, you can do whatever. Even when you're eating, like it comes off a little bit, you know, it's gonna come off, especially towards the inner part of your mouth because it's where it's most like moist. But just kind of like, you know, like I said, like don't reapply it too much. Like the outer lip, you don't really need to reapply it for the most part. It's just usually like the inside of your lips, but it should last you almost all day. Go ahead and take out these swatches because they're gonna stain my hand like crazy. Like even comes to show, like I just did a few swipes and it's like already staining my skin. So just be very careful, like don't get it on your clothes, or you know, don't leave it on your skin for too long because it's definitely gonna want to stain and you're gonna have like really awkward like spots on your skin. Kind of have to rub a little bit, but came off for the most part. I mean, it's not like too bad. I've seen worse. So this is how the lipstick looks. I really do like it. It's very bright pink. It's so fun. I love, you know, you could do like a dramatic smoky eye and then add the pink, or you could do a nude eye with a pink, just like big black cat eyeliner, and just, you know, whatever you want to do. It's super fun to play with, and I cannot wait to try the other colors that he's come out with. I really want to try Celebrity Skin and Unicorn Blood and Red Rum. Basically any of the colors, like I don't care. I want to try all of them. I believe he does sell the 3-pack of lipstick for $48, so it's cheaper than buying them like individually, because I think if you buy all 3 separately it costs like $54, so it's cheaper if you buy the like 3-pack whatever. And I think he also has it for Valentine's Day, so if you guys want to go get that, like get it soon, because I think they're gonna sell it really fast. And this is not like a sponsorship or anything, like girl, I wish. I don't think he sponsors like anyone, but that'd be really cool though. But this is just kind of like a review because, sorry, my voice is getting a little scratchy. Excuse me. Like, this is just kind of like a review because I went to his makeup class and it was super fun and I just learned a lot, and I just kind of wanted to give you guys like a full, kind of just have a talk with you guys about it, and you know, show the lipstick because I was really excited about the lipstick as well. And again, I'm really sorry for not making videos that often, just because I haven't been feeling well. Obviously you can see my voice is starting to change toward the end of the video because I haven't talked this much like all day. But I just really needed to make a video for you guys. I just missed you guys so much, you have no idea. Also, like, I know this sounds weird, I don't think I've had this in my videos yet, but I put a little YouTube pillow, and my sister got that for me for Christmas and I adore it so much. She like custom made it online. It was super cute and I love it so much. And also I have that little sign up there, which is really cool. I've had it for a while. We got it at a thrift store. It's super cool. It's like a director's cut thing. But I'm just so excited to be back, guys. And I do also want to make a, I'm going to try to make a schedule of when my videos are going to come out, and I don't know what that's going to be. So I'm going to try to, like, you know, try to rearrange that, and so that you guys don't always wonder like when my videos are coming out. And also I want to answer you guys' questions that you post on my videos and stuff. I know I've been getting a lot of comments, you know, on my how to lighten your hair with bleach videos and all that kind of stuff, and I want to eventually do a Q&A if we get enough questions over time, just because I feel like some questions are repeated a lot, or there's some questions that I would like to direct to you instead of always just answering you back like on there. I feel like it'd be cool to kind of like talk with you guys, and just also if you have any like subjects or like tutorials, ideas, or anything that you guys want me to do, please leave it in the comments below, because I really do want to hear what you guys want to see and what you guys would suggest me to do, just because I want to be able to really connect with you guys and make stuff that you guys want to see. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope it wasn't too long, because I feel like I'm gonna have to edit this video a lot just to condense it a little more, because I think I talked a lot just for it being my first video in like 2 months. I think I just kind of like ranted everything out of me. So but yeah, I'm really happy to be back, and I will be doing videos as soon as possible, and I will be keeping up with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. You're truly amazing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!